right now.
Okay, this is a recording of the Juried show Beauty Defined, which is the fall show for 2022 of the Peace River chapter of the Federation of Canadian Artists. This show is being you can view this show at the Beaver Lodge Area Cultural Centre from November the 27th to December the 22nd, 2022. And this is a juried show. Our members who submitted to this show uh, sent their images to the head office, where a committee of 3 senior members of the federation juried entries into this show. The theme Beauty Defined was established by 2 Beaver Lodge area artists, active members in the chapter, Mimi Zhang Mackay and Lynn Hatchie Nordhagen. We thank you for establishing this interesting theme. I was curious how people were going to respond to this title. So it gives the contributing artists opportunity to express dimensions of beauty from their perspective through visual presentation. Many pieces will evoke an appreciation of beauty, primarily in an esoteric way. For instance, a landscape, a garden scene, a flower arrangement, a body form, a branch of fruit. Other pieces will evoke a primarily esoteric expression of beauty, an exemplary role model, the potential for contribution, the meaning of color, the interplay of shapes, the sculpting force of earth events, or a journey with an unknown destination. As it applies to human beings, we often hear the expression beauty is skin deep. There's a lot of wisdom embedded in this statement. In a survey, when describing the attributes of a beautiful person, the top 5 words used by respondents were kindness, confidence, dignity, happiness, and intelligence. My reflection is that while external beauty seems to be the dominant force in our culture, people recognize that the attributes of inner beauty are much more important and impactful on meaningful relationships. We have to thank the Beaver Lodge and Area Cultural Center for hosting this show. It's always good to be at that center, which is really really has a beautiful culture about it. And our thanks to Ovintiv, the Fort St. John Art Council, and the City of Fort St. John for their continued support for this chapter. Without that support, we couldn't do the many good things that we do to improve art, appreciation of art, the skills of our artists. So now to the show. So these will be presented in alphabetical order by name of artist. So the first artist from Wembley, Alberta, Sue Cowan. Bright Roots Bales is the title of this piece. It's a 12 by 24 inch acrylic on MDF panel on sale for $850. And Sue writes, the early morning sun cast a beautiful rosy hue over the fields behind my house, and I quickly began blotting in the scene en plein air before the sun rose higher to change the light. Beauty exists all around us if only we see it. Now to a piece by Angela Fair, who's a Dawson Creek area artist. It's titled Veils of Gold. It's a 9 1/4 by 12 1/4 watercolor on paper on sale for $699. Angela writes, I believe that beauty can only exist in the present. It requires the connection of the moment to witness glory with awe and wonder. Even the memory of beauty cannot exist without being brought forward to sing again now. in this moment. In this respect, beauty exists outside of time and gives a glimpse into eternity. Our next artist, Donna Kaut, is from the Grand Prairie area of Alberta. This piece is entitled Sunlight. It's a 24-inch by 30-inch piece, oil on canvas, on sale for $3,000. Donna comments on this. In northern Alberta, everyone is familiar with the prairie crocus or pass flower. Even before the trees leaf out, these little pale purple flowers bloom to announce the arrival of spring. I found this cluster of crocuses in my backyard, and they were just crying out to be painted. When the sun shines, they open up to reveal their glorious beauty. When the clouds come out or night falls, they close up. So the best time to capture them with your camera is in the sunlight. Another piece by Donna called Rustic is a 16-inch by 20-inch piece, oil on canvas, sale for $2,300. Donna writes, Prairie Rose, the floral emblem of Alberta, is a prickly stemmed shrub that grows in woods and along roadsides and pastures throughout the province. Deep to pale pink flowers have a distinctive, wonderful smell that surrounds the countryside in June and July. In the fall, the flowers turn to bright red fruit called a hip that can be used to make teas, jams, or jellies. Our next piece, Splendor by Donna Kaut, is a 12-inch by 15-inch oil on canvas, on sale for $1,500. Donna writes, Saskatoons grow at the edges of aspen forests, along ditches, and in dry, open areas throughout Alberta. White flowers appear in May and June, which ripen to dark purple berries in July. Besides being delicious to eat right off the bush, the berries can be frozen or preserved for a midwinter treat. These berries grow prolifically around my house near Grand Prairie. They are one of my favorite subjects to paint. This piece, Family Outing by Kenneth Lane. Ken is a Fort St. John area artist, and this particular piece is a 12-inch by 24-inch acrylic on canvas, on sale for $295. Ken writes, a family of swans enjoy a warm spring day as they glide across the lake. Next piece, Bean 15 by Grand Prairie area artist Agnes McDonald. This is a 20-inch by 16-inch acrylic on sale for $550. My granddaughter Sydney in a quiet, reflective mood. Usually giggling and laughing non-stop, I was captivated by this moment in time. Trying to capture her mood was a real challenge, but so gratifying. Another piece by Agnes called Cattails at Crystal Lake. This is a 30-inch by 15-inch acrylic, on sale for $600. Agnes writes, a familiar sight. These reeds and cattails on the water's edge provide nature lovers a peaceful place to relax. The sights and sounds of wildlife that live among the reeds is music to the soul. Another piece by Agnes is called In Awe, Columbia Icefields. It's a 24 by 30-inch piece on sale for $750. Late April in the Rocky Mountains provides the traveler with amazing scenery. The blues and purples of the sky are reflected on the icy slopes that soar high above us. The chill in the air adds to the isolated wonder. Another piece by Agnes called Autumn Treasures. It's a 20 by 24-inch piece. It's acrylic and it's on sale for $750. Agnes writes, the late autumn sun filters through the foliage and turns the dying leaves into gold. This is usually short-lived, but soon a blanket of snow will cloak their splendor. Next piece by Grand Prairie area artist Kendra Myslowski called Joyous Convergence. It's 15 by 30 inches. It's acrylic on canvas. And it's on sale for $300. Kendra writes, I find beauty in the colorful and silly things. The kind of things that lead to a funny shared moment with a friend, or sometimes even a complete stranger. Candy is one of these joyous things that can easily be shared with others. Piece by Sexsmith area artist Catherine Moe, Janet's Bouquet. This is a 10 by 8-inch acrylic on cradle board on sale for $200. Catherine writes, backlighting emphasizes the translucence of the leaves. Patterns of light and dark dance throughout this intimate scene. This piece by Beaver Lodge area artist Lynn Hatchie Nordhagen, titled Beauty Within, Light and Love Despite Dementia. This is a 12 by 9-inch watercolor on cotton paper on sale for $300. Lynn writes, the long goodbye of dementia or Alzheimer's eroded away my mum's memories and language. And yet I could be grateful for the light and love that shone through despite this horrible disease that has recently taken away from us. I have gratitude for the good days, for her smile, and for all of the times I got to hold her hand and give her hugs. It was an honor to care for her as she cared for me when I was an infant, yet without language or memories, but full of light and love for her. Although her smile wasn't the same as pre-dementia, her eyes still held that twinkle, that spark of who she was. Rest easy, my sweet mum. This piece, Human Hues by Mary Parslow, the Dawson Creek area artist, is 12 by 9-inch. It's a hybrid print on paper on sale for $250. Mary writes, the beauty of the human form can be explored using color. Color conveys mood and temperament, mystery and drama. Next piece by Mary Parslow, Layers of Humanity. This is also a 12-inch by 9-inch piece. It's also a hybrid print on paper with chincolet on sale for $250. Mary writes, the human form inspires many expressions of art. This piece captures the female form in layers created by the interplay of chincolet and 2 liner cuts. Next piece by Sexsmith area artist Suzanne Sambo, Evening Dress, Pocahontas. This is a 24 by 36-inch piece. It's acrylic on canvas, and it's on sale for $2,700. Suzanne writes, located on the mountain parkway of Jasper National Park is Roche Miette, also known as Pocahontas Mountain. Seen as you enter the parkway, in this image the sun is setting in the west, dressing the mountain and valley in a spectacular array of evening colors. Annette's piece by Suzanne is called Plus Blue Village. This is a 16 by 16 inch piece, acrylic on canvas, on sale for $1,050. Suzanne writes, this quaint little terrace is situated in the beautiful French village of Grignan, France. Blossoms nod their heads in the warm sunlight, catching the last rays of afternoon in the winding streets of this little French village. Another piece by Suzanne is called A Glorious Evening. It's 15 by 30 inches, acrylic on canvas, on sale for $1,450. Suzanne writes, early fall, rich colors of earthly golds and rich siennas, as Mother Earth nods her head and turns the colors of summer to fall. Just like life, aging happens and all returns to the earth. The evening sky hinting at the setting of sun close to the end of day. For all of life there is a season, and with each year the passage of time, history turns its pages and times are lost and forgotten. This piece, Golden Harvest, by Grand Prairie area artist Helen Tetro, is a 20 by 16 inch piece. It's oil and it's on canvas, on sale for $400. Helen writes, oil painting of neighbors' apple trees here in Grand Prairie. Photo was taken while up on a ladder picking the apples. Another piece by Helen, Enzana Lake Retreat. This is a 12 by 24 inch oil on canvas, on sale for $360. She writes, silhouetted trees and cabin with lighted windows at dusk, where inky blue lake and sky are already almost enveloped in darkness. Photo credit to Lisa Shamsuddin. Another piece, After the Rain by Helen. It's a 16 by 12 inch piece, again oil on canvas, on sale for $240. She writes, apples nestled in foliage, glistening with water droplets after a rain shower. Another piece by Helen called Autumn Drive. It's a 14 inch by 11 inch acrylic on canvas, on sale for $195. She writes, autumn tree-lined driveway in central Alberta. Photo credit to Phil Wall. Another piece by Helen, After the Frost. This is a 20 by 16 inch piece. It's oil on canvas, on sale for $400. She writes, a spray of bright red crab apples, nestled in foliage with the dappling of sunlit sky peeking through the leaves. Final piece by Helen, titled Blue. This is 22 by 16 inches. It's acrylic on canvas, on sale for $325. She writes, three seagulls above the water with a hint of sunset in the cloudy sky. Now to Sandy Trout's Charlie Lake area artist, called Majestic. This piece is called Majestic. It's 11 inch by 14 inches. It's acrylic on paper, on sale for $350. Sandy writes, we were fortunate to see this bull hanging out in our front yard in the company of a cow and calf. Interest in the exploration of abstraction in a variety of ways. His presence grew in my imagination, as this image evolved. Another piece by Sandy called Wild Blooms. It's a 16 by 18-inch piece. It's acrylic on canvas, on sale for $800. These wildflowers burst forth in midsummer, splashing their vibrant, eye-catching beauty through wooded areas as well as in wide open spaces. Paintbrush is an appropriate name for these lovely blooms. Final piece by Sandy, Moose in the Willows. It's a 10 by 10 acrylic on canvas. It's on sale for $300. She writes, beautiful wildlife like this moose, often seen in the Peace region, inspired this work. An imaginative exploration and a creative process led to the image taking on a life of its own and evolving into beauty in an abstracted way. This piece by Shirley Weiss, who lives pretty close to Valley View, called Autumn Colors at the Pond. This is a 16 by 20-inch acrylic on canvas board on sale for $990. Shirley writes, beautiful blue sky and water and golden leaves made for a wonderful fall scene. Piece by Shirley, again, King of the Barnyard. This is a 12 by 12-inch piece. It's acrylic on wrapped canvas on sale for $250. She writes, a study of a white rooster. I painted a series of 3 and only have this handsome fellow left. Final piece from Shirley, Eggs in a Nest. It's a 24 by 18-inch piece. It's acrylic on canvas board on sale for $900. Shirley writes, discovered this little nest in the spring, was able to see all the eggs successfully hatched and little birds fly away. Our final artist, Mimi Zhang Mackay, resident of the Beaver Lodge area. La Vie en Rose. It's 11.5 by 18-inch. It's watercolor paper on a cradle panel. Watercolored paper on a cradle panel. It's on sale for $600. Mimi writes, an inspiration of my garden rose. The delicate pink roses are so cheerful, makes my heart sing and the desire to see La Vie en Rose. Another piece from Mimi called Roses and Candlelights. This is a 14.5 by 21-inch watercolor paper on cradle panel. It's on sale for $825. And Mimi writes, a still life with roses and candles. The limited palette choice created a soft, pleasant harmony. Well, that's all the juried entries. And as you see, there's been sort of an exoteric and esoteric interpretation of beauty, which I think gives the show a nice balance. And I appreciate so many scenes about our Peace River area, which is rich in its beauty. And I really enjoy the abstraction that has been presented as well. Well, every show we ask the panel of jurors to select up to 3 pieces as honorable mention, and then to select a 3rd place, a 2nd place, and a 1st place. And this show, they have identified 3 pieces for honorable mention. So to the first piece by Mary Parslow called Layers of Humanity. And this again is a hybrid print, series of different prints printed on top of each other, on sale for $250. Next piece, honorable mention, Beauty Within, Light and Love Despite Dementia by Beaver Lodge area Lynn Hatchie Nordhagen. I'm sure we were all touched by the words that Lynn used in describing her beautiful mother. And finally, Fort St. John area artist Ken Lane, 12-inch by 24-inch acrylic, on sale for $295. Congratulations to the 3 of you for being recognized in this way. Now to our 3rd place winner, Shirley Weiss, for her beautiful piece, King of the Barnyard. This is again acrylic on wrapped canvas, on sale for $250. I think I know someone who has a rooster like that who should buy that. I'll see what I can get her to do, Shirley. Next, please, 2nd place. And I believe this is the first show that Helen's taken part in. So a very special welcome, Helen. And congratulations on your first show, getting so many juried in pieces. And this is entitled After the Frost. And this is oil on canvas and is on sale for $400. And our first place winner, Suzanne Sanbo, for this piece, Plus Borough Village. This is acrylic on canvas, on sale for $1,050. And I know Suzanne went to France with a group and did quite a number of pieces whilst on that trip. Congratulations, Suzanne. And this is, first place is called the Ovintiv Award of Excellence. Ovintiv gives the chapter a grant every year, and we support the cash award for first place at each of the 2 shows we hold each year. And Ovintiv does a lot to support the classes that we hold that are aligned with each of our shows, because Ovintiv is very keen on supporting growth and education, and it's in that way that they contribute immensely to what we've done, and they've done that ever since we started many years ago. So thank you for that. So that concludes what I have to say. I am Charlie Parslow. I'm the president of the chapter. I have a wonderful executive, and it's a pleasure bringing artists together. So do consider a visit to the Beaver Lodge Cultural Center, November the 27th to December the 22nd. And if you want to purchase these online, you can do that. Our website address is www.peaceriverchapterfca.com. And you can phone me as well, 250-784-3867. Thank you very much.